Hello, adventurers, travelers, and friends, and welcome back to a Braggworthy Adventures video. I'm your host, Rose, and we got Michael here too. It has been a while since we filmed. Last time we filmed was in Hawaii, and this month has been a big month. We've made some big decisions. So in this video, we are heading to pick up a van that we've rented from Outdoorsy to see what van life is like. Now, if you're unaware of what Outdoorsy is, it's a marketplace where you can rent camper vans, trailers, Class Cs, Class As, and other sort of RV vehicles and use them, kind of like Airbnb, but for a moving home. And we're going to give you an update on some of the changes to our Braggworthy Adventure. Now, for those of you who haven't been following along, when I say our Braggworthy Adventure, I'm speaking about the 6-month trip to 12 different countries, mostly in Southeast Asia, Asia in general, Oceania, and also Africa, that my husband and I have been planning for the past 3 years and is meant to start July 2021. Excited. Where are we going right now?
20 minutes north to go pick up a van. Lake Worth.
Yeah, this is our first time using Outdoorsy too, so we'll see how this goes. I guess maybe the app doesn't have the license plate because he's looking for info, but I think this is the beauty we're going to be taking out this weekend. Otherwise, I'm standing outside someone else's house and just looking at it, I guess, like a creeper.
This app is terrible.
Outdoorsy's not getting 5 stars.
Doesn't really show you very much.
Look at the pictures and see if you can see the back window on any of them.
It shows here. You can't click on like any pictures. Rental documents 24. I don't know.
So far, our only identifying feature is this curtain. So we think this is the van, and she is not here. So there's a lockbox with the keys that we'll get so we can start going inside. So the pickup for this van was definitely a little bit of a mess, but we did get inside, and I feel like the aesthetic was gorgeous. It did seem perhaps to be a home-built sort of van. There was some spaces where I felt like some more efficiency could have been used between the wood that's sided and the walls of the actual van that made it smaller than it could have been. And then you can see there's just general wear and tear, but it was beautifully done with this gorgeous retro fridge, nice spin lighting that you can kind of adjust up or down, and as you saw, it had that hexagonal tiles, the gold fixtures. It was beautiful, but it was definitely a little smaller than a van Michael and I would normally be in. Here's me trying to stand. My knees are bent. I don't think this is a high roof.
I think it's a medium.
I think it's a medium roof, so thank gosh we're getting a high roof because I can't spend my life like this.
You should be able to stand.
I cannot.
No, I know, but I'm just saying
But I mean, look at this raised ground.
No, this is normal. They usually have like a little step. She just put like a, you know.
I cannot fully stand. Except for when I'm in this Max Air fan. It's ridiculously small, but very cute. This is it, our flagship voyage. We've got the car started, the inverter stopped beeping.
Someone brought us the right key.
We're gonna get in.
I guess we're going now.
We got all our stuff, we just kind of threw it back there. So because this is like someone's home, all the like closets and stuff are full of her clothes and there's food in the fridge and everything. So we didn't expect that. I guess we thought with the rental that it would be empty, but like it makes sense if it's your house and you're just renting it out for the weekend, you leave stuff in there. So where are we going, Michael?
Flamingo Campground. For all of you who are not familiar with Flamingo Campground, neither am I, but at the tip of Florida, at the bottom of the Everglades. There's a campground there in Everglades National Park. It's called Flamingo Campground. I'm excited to go. Geode's up here.
So one of the things that I've heard about vans and am now experiencing firsthand is things jingle and shake and make noise as you drive.
She's got a lot of little trinkets though.
Yeah. Another lesson learned, let's not put a cabinet above Michael's head. He just hit his head on a bump.
It's a little bump. Knocked me out.
Okay, good to know.
Not get a wreck because my skull's gonna crack open on this cabinet.
No! We're gonna go all the way down to the bottom of this road, which is where the Flamingo Campground is. We did it!
Finally get out and walk. I can use my legs, I think. Might not work.
So if it is not apparent yet, Michael and I are planning to do van life ourselves. So part of renting this van was a trial to see what sort of things we needed, we liked, we didn't like, and get a feel for what it was actually like to be in a van. It's a lot smaller than you think. So there were some things I had to get accustomed to, and also some things I learned from the experience. So we took some time that evening to talk about changes we would want before we walked down to the water and said goodnight. So, as many van lifers say, it's really easy to sleep in a van. And even with Michael sleeping on the floor, we slept till like 10, so...
To be fair, was very tired.
Yeah, we were very tired. I was on the bed, Michael was on the floor. The bed was awful because you had to keep your legs tucked in, so your knees and your legs just ache because they want to stretch out. We're definitely going to need a lengthwise bed. But you said the van worked really well. We had to keep one of the doors slightly open so the fan could suck air in. In our van, we'll have windows that open and have screens, so we can open that and suck air in. She didn't have screens, so like bugs did get in. We're also gonna want screens on the doors because I want to be able to leave my doors open and look out without being like, there's 17 mosquitoes in here. So a couple of things that we learned and we agree that we'll want for our van. Thoughts on your sleep?
I mean, it's a little colder right now, so I guess I was surprised about how well just one max fan worked. But it was chillier, so maybe, on a warmer day you might need two, or some people do the air conditioner on top as well. But I was surprised how well it worked.
Yeah. Now we're heading over. We might kayak, we might hike. We're just gonna do some things.
What is it? It's a bird. Indicator's kind of hard to see. There it is. The water over here is so clear.
It's like the springs. Okay, so we are heading out of the Everglades, and I thought when we drive back, we've got a couple hours, I'll tell you the update on our Braggworthy Adventure. So as many of you know, we were planning a 6-month trip to 12 different countries leaving this June. We've been planning this for multiple years, we've saved up all the funds, and we were just waiting for the timing to go. But of course, the world had other plans. Now, we're not giving up on the idea of international travel and backpacking. We still really want to do that and want to include that, but we already had kind of adapted our 6-month plan to add on van life afterwards. And now we're thinking we'll do some van life first, wait for more countries to open up, see what's available. Perhaps we'll have to spend more time in less places, or we'll have to find new places, but we will find a way to make ourselves travel abroad, and we will also be doing van life. But the van life will now be coming first, and it'll be part of a year-long gap year that we'll be taking. So we're going to start focusing on that van life because that's the thing coming up soonest, but we're still doing everything we can to prepare for international travel as well, so when it does open up, we can hit that button. We can hit the road, more like the air, and fly out of here. It's really difficult. I am mourning the loss of this trip that I had planned, and it was, very specific in what I wanted. It's hard to lose that. I'm pretty upset about it, but we're trying to find other things to look forward to, and one of the things we're looking forward to is van life. So we'll keep you updated as we build our own van through Mango Vans, and when we start hitting the road, and then of course at some point, either this year or very early next year, we will be going abroad. So that is an update on what's going on at Braggworthy Adventures. We hope you enjoyed visiting the Everglades with us and testing out van life with us. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Bye, travelers.